Almost there. One more setting. And one more piece of the unique is operational.
One down, 1 million to go. Speaking of which, boss, I found exactly none of the parts you wanted. A whole day at the junk pile, and all I turn up are a locker and some stupid conduits. Maybe next time. Boss, are you sure you got those settings right?
That came from down in engineering. Let's go. There's no time for that. The blast came from engineering, not the deck. The blast came from... There's no time. There's no time for...
Boss?
Crispin, get behind me. Who are you and what do you want?
Power.
I think he wants the power core, boss.
Stop right there. This ship belongs to me.
Forfeit. Enemy. Plunder.
I don't think he's too keen on private property.
Get away from the power core.
Forfeit.
Boss? Boss? Horatio? Come on, Horatio, wake up!
Ugh.
Whew, you're okay.
What happened?
Well, Big Ugly threw you out of the ship. And then he said plunder. Again. And then he left with our power core.
Basad.
Yep.
How much charge have you got?
10%. You?
I'll be fine. We just need to get the emergency generator up and running.
Or we could just go to Metropole, city of glass and light. Free energy for one and all.
Don't believe everything you hear. Metropole is trouble. But if you want to go, you've got free will and a maglev unit.
With that guilt subroutine you put in me, I wouldn't even make it halfway.
Actually, with a 10% charge, you wouldn't even get that far. So I suggest we get the generator working.
You and your projects.
Man built us to build, Crispin. Now, come on.
You know, boss, if you're ever wondering what I would do, feel free to just ask.
I'll keep that in mind. I must have dropped the data pouch when I was thrown out of the unique. Basad, its memory got wiped. Easy enough to add the good old junk pile's coordinates back in, though. I can't pick that up. I can't move this without some kind of crane, which I certainly don't have time to build now. Nothing worth salvaging.
Is that a gumball machine?
No, it's a robot's head.
I wanted a gumball.
There's supposed to be a power-bearing conduit between this socket and the ship, but I never got around to putting one together.
Now who's the procrastinator?
It's not going to do anything until the generator's fixed. Crispin, when I told you to find a new spark plug, did you just shove my conductive putty into the old one?
Maybe.
No wonder the generator isn't working. At least the putty is still good. The generator is missing a spark plug. I can't just scoop it up. A sturdy cable. I don't want to get that dirty. It's a data cable, not a power cable.
Boss, maybe we should try to get back inside the Unique and make sure everything's okay?
The hatch is unresponsive. It's a segment of Gordium electrical conduit. There's no way I can reach that. There's no way I can reach that. There's no way I can reach that. This is no time for sitting around. Without power from the ship, the telescope won't work.
Bad timing with those repairs, huh, boss?
It's too dark to see the ladder rungs.
Strange clouds, huh, boss? Hey, I have an idea. Why don't we go to the junk pile so you can look for some spare parts?
Am I detecting hostility?
Hostile? Me? I'm not even armed.
Better just to leave it alone. It's locked tight. There's nothing worth bothering with. There's a piece of Gordium conduit way back there. It's just scrap. I picked it clean years ago. It's just scrap. I can't see anything to do with it. I can't see anything to do. It's locked tight. I doubt that will have any effect.
One robot's junk is another robot's treasure. If only I were another robot. Hey, boss, what about trying to open that lockbox I found earlier today? Maybe someone buried treasure in it.
Still locked. That's never going to... I doubt that... I doubt that... The data pouch is registered to me. I doubt that... It's a cable, not a lasso. I can't see anything to do.
I can't use myself until you give me hands. You know, boss, I spend hours looking through junk. Maybe you could spend a little more time in the junk pile yourself? Danger! Danger! Boss, don't we have some kind of lantern we can use for going inside the Unique? Because there's no way I'm going in there in the dark. Not unless there's a gynoid waiting for me, that is. Boss, did you ever consider that sometimes I just run out of clever ideas? So, what exactly do we need to fix the generator?
Some conduit and a new spark plug. I can't reach the conduit. I can't reach the conduit. It's not sticky enough to help. There's a piece of gordium conduit way back there. More gordium conduit. How would that even work? The cable's far too long to be useful. Futile. That's never going to work. The hatch is unresponsive. How would that even...
Strange clouds.
It's the Unique's tag. Without it, I'd have never known the ship's name.
Apparently, building a giant airship doesn't require proper spelling.
Apparently not. It's the Unique's tag. I've tried patching this a dozen different ways without success. As much as I'd love to fix that leak someday, we have more important things to do. Plus, it would be a waste of the putty.
Boss?
Exactly what tool did you have in mind?
The plasma torch, boss. I'm sure we could find it if we looked hard enough.
I'm sure we could, since all I did was slide it somewhere down where you can't reach it.
If I can't reach it, why don't you tell me where it is?
No. Last time I left the torch out, you nearly blew up the Unique.
Only nearly, though. Boss, I think the gospel requires you to give me a minute's peace now and then.
Futile. It's 3 pieces of Gordium conduit. Unfortunately, one of them is completely corroded and worthless. Futile. It's a data cable, not a... Still locked.
Boss, do you remember what your prior versions were like?
No. I've told you 100 times there are a lot of corrupt sectors in my memory files.
Baby Horatio version 4 was nice.
Could you grab that lantern?
Sure thing, boss.
You know, I always wanted to be able to fly. That's why I built you with a maglev unit.
Not so that you could store tools on hard-to-reach ledges.
Well, that too. Good thing there's still some power in the circuit.
Boss, shouldn't you have thought of that before coming down here? We could have been stuck.
I could have just ridden you back to the deck.
Really?
No. Routing that much power to your maglev unit would cause it to explode.
Yeah, right.
Sorry. I couldn't find a working fuse to solve the problem.
I'm a floating bomb. I'm a floating bomb. Sweet.
It couldn't hurt to bring the gospel of man with us.
Going to pray for a miracle, boss?
We are man's miracle, Crispin. Let's hope that's enough. I don't need to bring these with me.
After all, boss, life is stranger than fiction. So that's where you keep it.
Why were you looking for my plasma torch?
No reason.
I can't pick that up. The controls for this hatch are unresponsive. Let's see if this works.
Is that a spark plug, boss? Who locks up a spark plug?
Actually, I think that box was some kind of machine.
You killed it!
Recycled it. I guess it was actually some kind of machine. I'm pretty sure it was already dead, though. I can't reach the conduit. I would waste the torch's whole charge before cutting through this. There's plenty of light to see by already. That's never going to work. I'll need at least 5 pieces to be able to build a conduit long enough to run the generator to the unique. Crispin, can you go in there and get that piece of conduit?
I suppose. That would have been a lot easier with hands, boss.
It won't work until they're locked together. I doubt that will have it. Time for a little welding.
Wow, that was easier than I thought it would be.
I won't leave it running until I can connect it to the unique.
Whew, I thought we were in trouble when Big Ugly stole our core. But just like that, problem solved.
The problem is not solved.
Well, I agree. The noise leaves something to be desired.
This is an emergency generator, Crispin.
Well, it was an emergency, boss.
It only runs for a few days, if that.
Oh. Well, do we have another one?
No, which means it still is an emergency.
Well, in that case, first dibs on the recharge station. So, what's the plan, boss?
We need to recover our power core.
Or we could just take the train to Metropole and live in luxury.
First of all, there is no train to Metropole. And second, even with full charges, we can't just walk there. But more importantly, I hate that city. It's in my core logic. I don't know why, but I can't change it.
Okay. In that case, can't you just make us a new power core?
Yes, but I need some kind of strong energy source for that.
Can you just make one of those too? I'm just asking.
No, but somewhere around here are the plans for an energy sensor.
That's awfully convenient.
I designed it a long time ago, before I made you. I even found a sodium iodide crystal to use in the sensor, though man alone knows where it's buried now.